Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 136, and chapter, last chapter. Ogi arranged a meeting, supposedly arranged a meeting, like he sent a letter to Suwon requesting a meeting with Yona, and Minsu, I think was his name, was the one that showed up. And I believe he's the one that was trying to help them escape during the first episode, that was always so close to King Ill. So it's like, are you a traitor? I don't know. But he's the one that showed up at the meeting and not so on. So yeah. Before we get into this chapter, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/feelme. And now let's start this chapter, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Okay, princess, please stay safe. And with that, he acted as a decoy so I could escape. Okay, I knew they were gonna go back into this because I'm like, they have to go back. Because how did they, dude? He acted as a decoy so I could escape on that terrible night. So it's really you? He was a traitor, wasn't he? I feel like he was a traitor. I can feel it. Because you wanna look so happy to see him and everything, and then I feel like the rock is gonna drop under her. I've wanted to thank you for saving us that night. Did he actually save her? See, no, Princess Yona. I am now a servant of King Suwon. Please do not thank me. This is one's reply. I cannot comply with your request. Okay, you can meet with Suwon in person. Even if you met with His Majesty's mind is not so easily swayed. Thus, I believe that His Majesty thinks that even if he were to misspeak with you, no agreement will be reached. Shin Kingdom wishes to settle things with a war, and His Majesty has already started to move. Suwon probably also sees war as the more convenient path. You know the truth behind King Ill's death, aren't you being coerced into staying silent? No, that's not it. Before I became King Ill's personal attendant, I was taken care of, as Suwon's mentioned. So he was a plan this whole time, right? When I was 14, I passed my trials and I came to the castle to serve as King Ill's attendant. Then you had already been acquainted with Suwon for a long time? Yes. You don't mean... Were you a spy? Guess who took good care of me while I stayed at Suwon's mansion? My carelessness as a personal attendant led to all of this. But was he doing it? It feels like he was a pawn, maybe? I don't know. I do not intend to ask for your forgiveness solely after all that has happened. If you'll ease your mind even a little, please kill me. Nah. Because he clearly feels guilty about it. And that's probably why he helped them escape. Right? For any sins you may have committed on that night, you already atoned. I was saved by you, and now I'm standing right here. So long as what you thought of Father was not a lie, then I am satisfied with that. But they are my family. Family. Princess General Hack, King Suwon plans to use the Sky and Wind Tribe armies in the war with Shin. What? Do not involve my Wind Tribe in this? Do not involve my people in this? No matter the circumstances, thank you for coming to meet us. Yeah, man. She's been believing that he was dead this whole time. So the fact that she got to see him alive, that's like a load off of her, right? I can't raise my head even though such events have occurred. She shined. Oh. Why I felt crushed by guilt and despair during that same time. What has the princess been doing, I wonder? They repeatedly expressed their desire for a peaceful resolution. They also said that their companions are being held captive in Shin Kingdom. I see. Is there really no way to avoid war? You are willing to inflict even more suffering upon that person. Any country ruled by a king who prioritized one individual will fall to ruin. Is it Kiesuk or Kaisuk? I believe I said Kaisuk before. Said that my life was spared out of consideration for my mother. Even if I were on the princess's side, it probably didn't matter to this person. I resent this person, certainly even now. However, the one called King may not be able to move forward while embracing kindness. Vulnerable. What's it all mean? There was so much to take in. I couldn't keep up. If things keep going the way they are now, war will break out in Shinania. I mean, be executed. Mr. Ogi, what is it? Can I depend on you then? For what? For getting the Wing Trib's help? Get the help! Get the help! Hack, that's... Before the Wing Trap army starts to move, we have to stop this. But if the Wing Trap goes against the royal decree, those guys follow my orders. That's right. That's right. No matter what, they're his people, okay? They're his people. They're gonna follow his orders. When we left the Wind Trap, do you remember what Grimes said? Someday, if you should again find yourself in the depths of despair when you reach out to find aid, know that we, the Wind Trap, no matter who becomes our enemy, will be Yona. Why am I so excited? You know, I think one is cute. I'm sorry for you guys, but I really think that him being king is good for this country. But still, I can't forgive those who betray their friends. The one who betrayed you too, no matter how I try, I can't accept him. I'm so conflicted. Okay. What about the money? Eh? My information comes at a price. Even members of the royal family aren't exempt. No, wait. I don't have any. What is she holding? Will you take with this to... Ooh. She's been keeping that for such a long time, and she's gonna use it as payment. Whoa, what is this? So amazing. Prince, she's determined. Looks like I've got myself caught up in something huge, haven't I? Yes, you have. Let's go to the next chapter. To those who would aid us, the Wind Tribe. And there, Saki. Who's Saki? You must be Saki, because that's Hende. Have you met Saki before? The war in which I personally have no stake is meaningless. Personal peace is at stake, isn't it? A peace won by hurting people leaves a bad taste in your mouth, doesn't it? In 3 days' time, we will march towards Shin Kingdom. 3 days. I want to stop this war in order to save them as well because they are my family princess. I wonder I wonder if this is all misinformation. I feel like someone knows what Minso is with Yona. Okay. And then they're having this discussion out in the air like that, in 3 days' time, you're gonna send 20,000 troops or whatever. And I'm like, and then Minso just happens to hear, and she's gonna go tell the princess. I don't know. I feel like it's a plan by someone. Well, I guess we'll see. Princess Minso, what's wrong? King Swan and the Sky Tribe Army will set out for Shing in 3 days. They have 20,000 troops. At this rate, war will break out after those 3 days. When I realized that I ran here, I will slow down Swan's advance. How are you gonna do that? That's ridiculous. How in the world? Yeah, I'm not sure how well it will work, but I do have an idea. I'm going to see if a certain person will lead us. Who? Lily? You know you're not going anywhere without me, right? Princess, if that's the case, I will accompany you. Aww. Insu. If you're talking about a person of nobility, then I can gain access to them using my status as a messenger from Hero Castle. But Minsu, if you do something like that, your mother who resides in Swan's mansion may be in danger. Wait a moment. You think I'm gonna let you go alone? I don't believe I will be in danger. I don't believe I will be in any danger and I'll be back soon. No means no. Well, then I'll go and escort you. Algira. If Algira goes, then I trust it. Because I feel like Algira, well, I don't know. He's almost on par with Hack to me. So I'm like, okay, I feel better with him going. I might not be able to do much, but I'm going to try doing what I can so that I won't have any regrets. Wait, I thought about Lily, but is he talking about Well, I'm forgetting my boy's name. It's been so forever. It's been such a long time since we've seen him. Daejeon. She talking about Daejeon? I don't know. Like those are the two royal people that I know. Whatever. And then we'll go meet the dragons. We'll go and meet with the 4 dragons and Yun and now. Hi. Okay. It'll just be for a little bit. Back. Am I seeing things? Or am I seeing things? What? What? Look at Bolt's face. Oh my goodness. I know you're shocked. You are so shocked. Uh, uh. No, you're not going anywhere. Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her again. Uh, kiss her. You were so stunned. She already left. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I told you she's already gone. No, no, this is why is Pukio coming into this? Both commentary is so funny. If I let myself get surprised by everything the princess does, there'll be no end to it, but still doing that so casually is just. When he said I'll be waiting, Huck had this weird look on his face. It just sort of felt really hard to live in. Aww. But even so, you're not, there are things you really should and shouldn't do, you know? What are you trying to do? I'll give him drew back from it. Then he was just like, shout, huh? Did you just, you know? Nuh-uh. No forgetting. Yeah, it's real. That's Lord Hack's handwriting. That Lord Hack will send us a message like this. He's telling us to avoid fighting with Shing. Of course, I'd like to avoid fighting if possible, but Shing has it out for Kuka, don't they? You guys are members of the Wind Tribe, and moreover residents of the capital, Fuga, right? No matter how incredible the heavens may be, no matter how distinguished the king may be, there is but one person who stands at the top as our leader. Lord Haxon! Man, I love this. Absolute. Absolute. Is it alright to approach Shing like this, even though he said not to fight? Did you see the second page of Master Ask's letter? Second page, what did he say? Halt, you filthy Koka vermin. Pass your Shing territory. He said to be friendly with the citizens of Shing Kingdom. Hey, we're having a banquet over here. The war hasn't started yet, so we thought we'd bring some over to share. I hope you do not hear my... Okay. Well, now things have just gotten interesting. Princess, we've arrived. This is Saika Castle. Saika. Daijun! It is Daijun! It is Daijun! Yes. I was helping to harvest these fruits in a nearby village. Oh, they really flourished. They purify water, and there are ways excrement and such can be used effectively. Daijun. Oh, my boy. What's his name again? How can I forget his name? Well, it's been a long time. Anyway, Hukchi. I knew they were going to mention it. Hukchi. It's quite rare that you would do something considerate, like making up a story in order to save me. He didn't make it up. You really do have guests. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I am Contagion. 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 You're about to see your girl, Yona. Who are these people that scare me? There's a military looking type of guy and strangled. Am I gonna be strangled? Leave us. Dejun, you heard the voice, huh? You heard the voice? You heard the voice? Look at his face. But it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh my god, it's like 12:44 night. Midnight. 44, almost 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna continue because Tejo and Yona. Next, man. What's the second song? Move it. Your lowly attendant. That man. That became my entire impression of him, but now he's different from what I expected. He's crying. Princess, is this man really low contagion? Yes, no doubt about it. I came here today because I have a favor to ask of you. I must prepare tea and snacks. It's okay. Don't worry about that. This car A tribe army is marching on Shane Kingdom in 3 days. And you, Princess, wish to hold back that war, right? And so, I came here to ask for your help to stop the Sky Tribe army. What are you asking me to do? I'm asking you to. It's a kitty! To what? Princess does. To ask that of Lord Tejon is. What did she ask of him? I can imagine that this person. Oh, he will. He will. It's alright if you can go through with it. He will go through with it. If this is handled poorly, he might expose the princess. I didn't think there was a very good chance in the first place, so think it over and see, I'll do it. There's nothing he's gonna refuse her, man. And the villagers asked, the ones who saved us that time, the red haired girl and the darkness dragon, the happy hungry bunch. Why did they go? Oh, the happy hungry bunch. The darkness dragon and the happy. I know, right? I have been dreaming that one day I could be of use to you and repay you for what you've done for us. Now that dream has come true. Oh, assistant to the head of fire tribe, Contagion, I will show you the magnificent results one in this world can accomplish. Oh. What happened just now was for Shin Kingdoms, for our sake, right? I too will repay Tejunian and Yonian someday. Tejun, if due to this incident you are condemned as a criminal, I'll definitely come to save you. Oh. Thank you for listening to my unreasonable request. What was the request though? What did she ask of him? Oh, he's blushing. Yuki, I need to obey. You need to obey. I need you to obey the orders I'm about to give you without question. Once this matter is settled, I'll be able to amass enough power that this kingdom will be able to withstand an invasion by the Kai Empire. And to that end, you will even inflict more suffering upon that person. Seeing that now, if I were going to stop for her sake, I wouldn't have cut her out in the first place. My apologies, what is the matter? The fire beacon has been lit. The beacon? Yes, without a doubt. The fire beacon is an emergency signal to be sent in the event that there is an attack from North Kai. Huh. I wonder if St. Province Lee has already broke our agreement and invaded fire territory. I wonder if he'll see through it. Preparation for the march to Shin Kingdom are complete. How shall we proceed, Your Majesty? Seems that the fire beacon has been lit. Ogi's friend, information broker. With this, the sky tribe will not be able to move so freely for a little while. This person, after leaving the castle, just how much has she accomplished? Oh, a whole lot. All this person has done is earnestly try to protect her friends and the people right in front of her. And yet the people around her, in hopes of doing something for her, stretch out their hands. Perhaps even the king has not realized this. Isn't this a terribly formidable power? Green person, white person, are you too interested in becoming part of the 5 stars? No. No. What are you saying? You all will also avoid execution and torture. Are you insane? Not at all, I'm sure. Don't just say whatever you please. My feet isn't the lovely princess. Corin, your 5 stars are quite strong. We still can't move satisfactorily. As Misery said, should you submit to me? Nah. I have already decided to live and die, only for that person's sake. That girl won't be coming back. Over a week has passed since she departed from here, and there have been no news. The little miss is no ordinary girl. She is the fledgling red dragon born with the love of 4 dragons. It's best not to underestimate the love the dragon gods have for Hiryu. Mm, if they so wished, they could even bring the heavens as their ally. Yeah. Do you guys have enough food? Shut up, you coca brats. What are you plotting? We're not plotting at all. Sure, we might become enemies tomorrow, but it's not like we have any personal grudges. We just want to act friendly up until the war starts. Ayame! Making fun is supposed to be the waitress specialty, isn't it? I don't remember raising you guys like this. Oh, okay, it's enough. I need to stop here. Oh my goodness, why am I so excited to see him back with his people? The way his people love him, the way they like trust his word above all things. So, this is so awesome. This is so awesome, man. Oh my goodness, so many things to talk about. Where to start? Okay, let's try to go in order if I can. When did we stop? Okay, last reaction, we stopped at with Minso showing up, right? And I'm like, okay, well, what is this? Is he a spy? Is he working with someone? Did he work from someone from the beginning? And it's sort of like that, but not really. Apparently, he met someone way before he came to work for King Il. His mother was a medical officer under someone's mother, I believe, and they took good care of him. So when he started working with King Il, like he was really excited to work with King Il, And then that dude, that's someone's right hand or whatever, will come and be, asking about the state of affairs inside the kingdom. And he would tell them, although I'm not sure if he did it knowing, I don't think he was doing it knowing that these people were gonna use this against King Il. I don't think that's what it was. I think because he was taken care of by someone, he felt some kind of loyalty to him. So when they ask questions, he will respond. But I really don't think that he did it knowing that they were gonna kill King Il because of it. So, and I feel like that's why when King Il died, he did everything that he possibly could to help them escape. And then he got her in the process, right? Because he was used as a decoy. He got her in the process, but they didn't kill him because of his mother, basically. So from then on, he's been working under Swan, something along those lines. So when he came to Yona and he told them all of this, and then he's like, kill me, you know that he's been feeling guilty about taking part in King Il's death. But when I realized that, he's like, I forgive you. There's nothing to, you forgive him. And then when he left, he was like, she was such a shining light, And when he came, he gave them a letter from Suwon. Suwon is like, there is not going to be any talk because he feels like Lady Goren's hatred towards the Koka Kingdom is so strong that the war is going to be inevitable. So there's no way any kind of agreements that they make over here is gonna have any effect at all. So he's not even willing to entertain the meeting, to entertain that idea. So Hack decided that he was gonna involve the Wind Tribe and tell the Wind Tribe not to participate in this war. And then Yona is like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And then when he said, "Do you remember what Gunther, no, not Gunther, Amundo told us?" And then he said, whenever you're in need of us, basically, we will come to your aid, even if you have to make enemies of, everybody else or something or other. We come to we will be your ally. And I'm like, yes, he did say that. So he asked Ogi to send a message to the fire, to the water tribe, to the wind tribe, right? And then they was like, okay, now I need to go. Wait a second. Yeah, they need to send a letter to the wind tribe, and he's like, if I do that, then I'm basically making an Ogi. He's like, I'm baking. What the heck? I'm basically making. I'm baking. Basically making. Baking. Oh my goodness! He's basically making himself an enemy, of King Swan. I love when he said that Swan was cute, but that he can't really forgive someone that betrays his friends. And I'm like, okay. I thought that maybe his bond with Swan was gonna be more important, but no, he has his code, man. And the fact that Swan betrayed Yona and Hack like that, it doesn't sit well with him. But then he's like, I require payment. And then Yona gave the hairpin that Swan gave her, that she's been carrying for so long. That Hack jumped into water or whatever, jumped over a cliff to try to retreat when the thing fell. After all of that, and she gave it away, basically letting go of whatever she had with Swan, So she was using it as payment. And Hack was like looking at her like, oh my goodness, is this really happening? And it was happening. So that happened. And then Minsu heard this conversation between his right hand man and Suwon, saying that they were going to march on Shin Kingdom in 3 days, that they've gathered 20,000 sky troops or something or other. And then he immediately went to Yona and he told him. And then Yona is like, okay, we need to find a way to delay this. So Hack, you're gonna go meet with the Wind Tribe, and then I have another plan to go do something. And Hack was not gonna let her go by herself. He's like, do you really think I'm gonna let you go yourself? Nuh-uh. He was not okay with that idea. But then Altira is like, I'm gonna go with her. I promised Princess Tao that I was gonna keep her safe, so I'm gonna go with her and keep her safe. And Hack felt slightly better about it, but he still was not okay. I mean, he was still worried. And then Yuna, oh my goodness, he kissed him. And Hack was so shocked that by the time that he snapped out of it, Yuna was already gone. And I love, like, that whole scene was so funny. I love Volt's commentary in the background, and it's like, what did you say? Hack was like something about, what did you say? And then he's like, she's gone. And then he said something like as if he was still speaking to Yona, and then he's like, I told you she's already gone. I don't know. And then you have Ogi also to say something over there. Oh my gosh, that whole scene was so funny. Oh my goodness. That was like a quick little kiss, but I need something more, And I hope next time Hack is the one that initiates it. Okay, so moving on from the case, Yuna said that she had a plan and that she wanted to go meet with a high level person. And my mind first went to Lily because we saw her like not that long ago. So my mom went to her immediately. And then Tejun popped into my mind. I'm like, wait, there's Tejun as well. He's also like a high level, you know, person. And I'm like, oh, is she gonna meet Tejun? And then Tejun popped up. And I'm like, oh my goodness. We haven't seen Tejun in such a long time. Oh my goodness. So when he popped up, and then Minso was the one that was accompanying Yuna, because he's working at Hero Castle. He's working under Swan, so it's like he has this official title that will let him eat meat upper level people more easily. So he accompanied Yuna, and then when Tejun went there, and then he saw Hajira, he saw the atmosphere. He was worried, and then he was seeing all these things. He turned his back on them, and then when he heard Yona's voice, and then Yona was like, "I have a basically explained the situation, and he wanted Tejun's help. He told him to do something, and I'm like, what exactly are you telling him to do?" He said that it might make him like a traitor or something, that if he didn't want to do it, he would understand. Even Minsu was like, this guy's not gonna do it, but I knew he was gonna do it, because he has changed so much and he's willing to do anything for Yona. So he immediately said yes, that he was gonna do whatever it is that he was gonna do. I didn't know what he was gonna do until who was it? I think he was Suwon's right hand person. He went to Suwon and told him that there was a fire that has been lit with the fire tribe, and that basically signals if there is like an imminent attack on the fire tribe. And my thing was, is Suwon gonna see through that? We all know how smart he is. We all know how usually he's like many moves ahead of everybody. So even when him and that person were talking about the troops and all that, I'm like, okay, is it all some kind of misinformation? And then when he received this news, he's like, okay, if Real Hazara was like, he knew that sooner or later Real Hazara was gonna try to attack again, but he didn't think it was gonna be this soon, and he felt like if he was gonna attack, he would be taking advantage of the war between Shing and Koka Kingdom. So why would he attack now when the war hasn't actually started? He started thinking along those lines, and I'm like, okay, is this dude actually gonna fall for this? And they're like, okay, what are your orders? Yona seemed confident that this was gonna delay stuff for a little bit. I guess because there's really no proof right now to say for someone to look at and be like, okay, this is clearly a ploy. He's not really sure 100%. He's not really sure what's going on. So I guess he's gonna have to maybe send some troops over there to check these things out. But I don't know. I don't know if it's thing gonna work. But the way Yuna was so assured, excuse me, no, so confident. It's like 1 a.m. The fact that Yuna was so confident about this, it made Minso think about how she was not really out there trying to do a whole lot. She's just trying to save her friends, her family, and people are just reaching out to her and helping her along the way. So that was really cool. And then when they went to the dragons, And the mission, they brought that back, the uh, Darkness Dragon and the Happy Hungry Bunch. They brought that back for a sec. So when they went back to the dragons, and then you see that person there, and he's like trying to recruit Jeha and Kija into their 5 stars, and they're like, nah, they've only they'll only follow Yona. And that's when Lady Corin showed up, and she basically told them that Yona hasn't been back for a while now. She's sure she's probably dead, and all that. And said no, said no. Just like you don't know the love between the dragons, the love that the dragons have for Hiryu, meaning the red dragon, meaning Yona. And if they wanted, the heavens could even ally themselves with her or something or other, I don't know. And then that's when it started raining. And I'm like, yeah, the heavens are aligning with her, with Hack at that particular moment, you know. Okay, so let's talk about the wind tribe. When they got that letter, you know, they knew it was from Hack, telling them not to fight. And then they were like, okay, what are we gonna do? Asking Tewu this. Tewu, right? His name is Tewu, yeah. Asking Tewu this. And then Tewu's like, there has always been this thing that has been drilled into the fire wind tribe people. And that Lord's Hack's orders are absolute. Even more than king's orders and whatever's orders, Lord's Hack's orders are absolute. And I love that so much. I don't know why. I love that no matter what happens, the wind tribe is always gonna follow Hack's orders above everybody else. And that just makes me so proud. He has his wind tribe, behind him 100%. No no hesitation, you know. And then when he showed up at the end, when they started, the heavens opened up, and then it started raining. They were like, okay, the second part of the message is like try to make friends with the Xing people, at the border. So Hende and Tewu and somebody else, they introduced somebody else. They went to the border and they try to befriend them. And then there's the one guy that shot the arrow first, and then Hende being the quick person that he is, just like, the arrow missed. And then when it started raining, they're like, okay, they brought stuff, to cover them with, and they were trying to give some to the Shin people. But then they are so trigger happy. I don't know what. Let go of another arrow, but this time wasn't Hende. If it was Hende, it would have been fine. He would have just, done this. But it was another person, and this person is not as fast as Hende. And then in that particular moment, Hack showed up. Lord Hack is with the witch tribe, his people. Why am I so excited about this? Lord Hack's orders are absolute. His orders are absolute. Oh, look at my boy. I don't remember raising you guys like this. Oh my goodness. How old are you? I so loved these 3 chapters so much. So much. Love them. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to see my reactions to the next few chapters, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelme. And you can also see the unedited version of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Ay, ay, ay. Okay.